I want to be an RA because I recognize the importance of an RA. I understand that New Live is where most of the young men, or all of the young men, come when they first come to Fisk. And so this could be a very influential part of their life and their matriculation here at Fisk. And I realize that even just from an upperclassman perspective, it's up to us to make sure that the residents, our first year men, are coming in right, they're coming in strong, and they're really prepared for everything that Fisk has to offer, but ultimately what the world has to offer outside. And so I really want to be a part of that process because I understand that we are all product of our community, and it takes all of us for one to thrive. I will build trust and positive relationships with the students the same way I have for the past 3 years. It's no secret around campus that I am somebody that makes myself available and known to every student that comes on this campus, especially our freshmen, because I know that is a very influential time, and I just want everybody to be able to have a great time, but also have the best time, and not just from an enjoyment level, but productivity and influence and everything that goes into that. You know, I'm very appreciative of the upperclassmen that helped me when I got here to Fisk, and I just want to pay it forward and return the favor. As an RA, I imagine my typical week, I know that I have to have a certain amount of desk duties, either from 7 to 12 or 12 to 5. So I would definitely be prepared to do that and just work my schedule around that, whether that's doing homework or being able to work from home during my my desk duty. So I'm not denying my obligations as an RA, but I also know as an RA, I'm basically a public servant to every resident here in New Live, and that doesn't scare me at all. That doesn't move me away from wanting to be a RA, just because I've always had just the position to where if anybody needs me, I'm reachable, I'm accessible. I'm not holding my phone number like very close to home. It's not a scarce opportunity for me to just give that out to somebody in case they need me. And like I mentioned earlier, with my job being working from home, I've always been able to have that kind of open door policy, or to where people always feel, or I can try and make people feel welcome to reach out to me in any way in case they need me or just want to talk or anything. So definitely making myself accessible throughout the week, helping other people out desk duties whenever possible or needed. Really just doing anything that the fellow RAs or, DJ being the RD needs me to do. I'll make sure that I know every student that lives in this building. Like I said, just, by following what I've already been doing. Whether it's on campus or not, I'm always making sure I'm talking to a Fisk guy, introducing myself, making sure that we know each other, that relationship is there. But especially, I make sure I do that in New Live, because I know that, New Live is going to be what you make it. And that being said, it's very easy. Well, it's not easy, but with the right influence, a life in New Live can be very comfortable and also be very good without having to break the rules and everything. And so I just want to be able to make sure that everybody is having a great time. So whether that's talking to somebody regardless of what floor they're on, just whether I see them in the lobby, just in the hallway, going to see a friend, anything like that, making myself known, getting to know them for them and not just a resident, putting that person, that individuality into that person. Out of all the other applicants, what sets me apart is that I've basically been living every piece that I would be doing as an RA outside of the desk duties. I have been a very responsible resident of New Live for the past 3 years. I haven't had any trouble with any RAs or the RD. I've lived everything that I needed to do to just be able to help and positively mold and influence other men that live here. And that's all I really want to continue to do. Continue to make my mark and just help New Live just be the best that it can be, because I really do see the beauties that live within it.